Hello, everybody. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I just had to do some swapping back and forth with my headphones. And I did say that today's sprints were spooky sprints, and that was because of Summerween. And that is still accurate because I'm reading spooky books, but also I haven't had a chance to get ready today yet. So this might also be a little bit spooky. So I've got my makeup, and while I listen to my audiobooks and chat with you guys, I'm gonna put my makeup on. So we're multitasking here. But I would love to know either what you're working on today, how you're spending your Monday. Are you having a good Monday so far? What are you reading? Are you participating in Summerween? I've got all the questions. I am not feeling like 100%, which is why I have not pulled myself together yet because uh, cramps are a big issue today. And I'm trying to do everything I can to get over them, including staying horizontal as long as possible today. But yeah, let me know how your day is going. Oh, Zelda, of course, the second I start talking, wants to be here. I also haven't eaten lunch yet, so I'll probably make lunch during the first sprint. But I'm listening to What Moves the Dead right now. I'm only one chapter in so far, but I really like the writing. I feel like I know it's like a retelling of a classic, but I also feel like this is written like a classic and I'm really liking it. Hello, Amy. I have writing to do and then starting Once Upon a Broken Heart. I've only read the first one of that series, but I did really like it and I would like to get back to it eventually. Between work meetings and no reading, just trying to catch up. I totally understand. Hello, Yvette. I feel like I haven't seen you on sprints in a while. It's really good to have you here. We can do our makeup together. Good deal, because Um, I have dress rehearsal tonight and I didn't want to do my makeup too early, so I might as well just do it when I'm on here. Oh, and you're reading The Summer of Yes. I've heard good things about that one. Hello, Tara. Working, but hope to read a few pages here and there of Jade Legacy between emails, not doing Summerween. Totally understandable if you're not doing Summerween. If y'all haven't seen my TBR, I'm not like sticking to any prompts for Summerween. I'm definitely just reading some spooky books this week. About to take your lunch break, so you'll be working later. Of course, I'll be reading Mad Honey for my in real life book club on my lunch break. I think I've heard good things about that one, but I also don't think I've heard like a ton of people reading it, but I also see it everywhere. Does that make sense? Hello, Tuesday, listening to Northwoods. Very nice. I always get confused because there's Northwoods and Northwoods. So is that the literary fiction or the other one that you're reading? Hello, Amber. Getting ready to start the spell shop. That book is so beautiful. Need to do dishes. I did dishes this morning. Sorry if Zelda is shaking the laptop. Hello, Lily. Are you reading anything today? Hello, Rachel. Need to work on a City of Brass, so I might listen while I knit. What are you knitting right now? Sorry, now I'm shaking the laptop. I'm also listening to the reappearance of Rachel Price. I need to read more of her books because I've only read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and now I'm really excited for the show, but I feel like I'm going to be behind on the show if I don't finish the series. Of course, definitely using these for productivity sprints, maybe listening to the City of Brass audiobook. I'm glad so many people are reading that right now. Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. Is this your first Riley Sager book? Curious. Sorry about your cramps. Yeah, I get really bad ones. Those are such a burden. I'm just getting my day started and slept really late. I also slept really late today. The Summer of Yes was awesome. I need to add that to an eventual TBR, but also summer's almost over, so maybe I'll read it next year. I'm reading the thriller. Okay. I knew that there were two different books with very similar names. It reads more like a police procedural so far, though. Interesting. Amy, I'm reading it next week. So if we need to, this is a book for Patreon, but if we need to push it a week later, we can do that. It just depends on kind of where everybody's sitting. Oh, I'm so excited for you that it's your first Riley Sager book. All right, I'm home. Spritz my face with primer real quick so it can dry. I don't know if me doing my makeup is interesting to y'all. at all. Yeah, like I said, I am reading What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. And if I finish that, I think my next book is going to be Holly by Stephen King. Hello, Jules. Nice to have you here today. Okay, good. There's going to be a lot of us reading City of Brass next week, I think. Hello, April. Working today, but when I read after work, I have 180 pages left in When the Moon Hatched. How are you liking it? I just watched Chandler Ainsley's vlog where she was reading it, and she did not like it, but it is my favorite book. So I'm excited to read City of Brass. I'll be starting after I finish Jade Legacy. You are jumping back to back in some thick fantasy books. Oh, you said reread City of Brass. So at least you've already read it once. I'm working but trying to read The Summer She Went Missing. Who wrote that one? I don't remember. Well, that is the end of our comments. So if everybody is ready, we have one more comment. For Holly, have you read the first Mr. Mercedes series? I haven't. I was told to read the series before Holly as well as before The Outsider. I haven't, but I've also heard that yes, like there's some context from Mr. Mercedes. So you can read it as a standalone. You just get a little bit more into the Holly character beforehand. So I'm going to risk it. But if I need to, I'll stop and go back. These calls are busy today, so not getting much reading done. Stupid work. Ugh, stupid work. I'll be back at work in less than a month, and I'm so not ready. Lots and lots of words, but liking now that I'm in the actual storyline. Yeah, there's just so much context and world building that goes into that story to make the story readable, but it's so good. Chelsea Ichaso? It's a YA thriller. Okay. Good to know. All right. I've got a cute little spooky background for our sprints today. So let me get those set up and we can get to reading for our first 45-minute sprint. Probably going to do 45 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how time is looking and how chatty we get in between. But that's what it's looking like for today. So I'll get us set up and read in. Hello, friends. Welcome back. Hopefully, everybody had some productive work time or chore time or reading time, however, you decided to spend that. I did step off camera for a second and made some lunch. My fixation lately has been these pickles that I get from the farmer's market down the road. They're spicy pickles, but I feel like they're more sweet than spicy. And putting them on a turkey sandwich is so delightful. So that's what I'm having for lunch. I'll finish eating it next sprint. That's the good thing about sandwiches. It doesn't matter because even if they get cold, they're still tasty. I admittedly did not read a whole ton that sprint. I was listening to What Moves the Dead, but I feel like I need to have it in front of me to fully comprehend it, and I couldn't have it in front of me because I was trying to get put together a little bit. So let's see. I know we had some friends join us. Yeah, I love spooky season. I love both like the cozy and the creepy aspects of it. So I'm excited to celebrate just a little bit early this week. Hello, that's okay that you joined late. I'm not reading. I have a headache. I'm so sorry. I hope it gets better soon. Watching and catching up on YouTube videos. That is not a bad way to spend the day. I think this person deleted their comment off of YouTube. I'm not sure. It disappeared a second ago, but I love nice people. And I explained to them this is a lot of makeup for dress rehearsal. This is not how I would normally leave the house. So be nice all the time, everybody. It does not hurt anybody to be nice. Hello, Lisa. Finishing up my nonfiction and devotional reading for the day. Do you have one that you recommend? I am in need of another one. And then starting The Last Murder at the End of the World. Yay, I love doing these Monday sprints. So I'm glad that it works out for more people. I was always nervous doing it during the workday, but I feel like we have a good little group of people that are able to come on Mondays. Me too. Both for like the aesthetic of it all, but also for the weather, because I'm sweating sitting here in my house today. Hey, Kindle. Getting some reading done, attempting to finish middle of the night. Where are you? Or you don't have to like tell me what's going on, but like how far into the book are you? Because I finished it, excuse me, I finished it a couple of days ago and I liked it a lot. Joined at the end of the sprint, but looking forward to some focused reading time. Reading The Cottage at Plumtree Bay by Darcy Bolin. It's an uplifting, cozy Cornish romance. That sounds absolutely amazing. Yeah, Kendall, how are you feeling today? Bathroom is clean. Yes. Just heated up some lunch. City of Brass is good. The world building doesn't feel overwhelming. So we love that. That is good to know and makes me excited to pick it up next week. Ate a sandwich. We are just little sandwich twins and watched Wimbledon. No reading for me, just work. I need to get up and stretch next sprint. My leg is killing me today. My hips are not feeling great today, so I probably need to get up and do some stretches too. I got about 10% listen to the reappearance of Rachel Price that round, but I had to abandon knitting. My kids kept wanting to get into it. I bet. Do they think like the knitting is really cool? I had a babysitter. These are like very vague memories. I think it was like the daycare at the church, or maybe we just had our babysitter come to the church where my dad was a pastor. I don't remember. But she would just sit there and crochet while she watched us all day. And I thought it was the coolest thing watching the colors come together and everything. I watched a few YouTube videos. Awesome. Made it to chapter 5 and got half my dishes done. Very nice, very nice. Worked on the writing project, aka stared at my screen. That is relatable to the fullest extent. Had to put laundry away and listen to my Britney Spears audiobook. That is something I need to do today. I have some laundry in the dryer that is ready for folding, but if I can't listen to this as an audiobook, I don't know when that's going to get done. No reading for me either. Took a phone call to sign up my daughter for driving school. How are you feeling about that? And then did some Barnes and Noble shopping. Did you pick anything up? We have a Barnes and Noble, at least the last time I checked, that is supposed to be opening on the 10th, which is Wednesday, literally 5 minutes down the road from me. The closest one before that is 45 minutes away. So this is both extremely exciting and also extremely dangerous. I'm loving the Monday sprint since I don't work on Mondays. Yeah, it's like an extension of your weekend. Managed to read 2 chapters and do my hair. Still need to put my face on so I can film a video. I feel that. I finished middle of the night last night and need to catch up on Discord stuff about it. Yeah, lots of stuff was going on in the Discord the other day about it. They love to help you. That's so sweet, though. Yeah, I'm only gonna go like for my most anticipated books of the year and for book club books because otherwise I would just be in there all the time. As in, like, I can drive out of my apartment complex, get on the road, drive straight down there, and make 0 turns, and I'm there. That's how close it is to me. Currently reading Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table by Louis Giglio. Pretty good so far, and using it as my devotion right now. I do still have the oh my goodness, I can see the cover in my brain. It's a really like not small book, but it's got very like muted, dusty colors on it. It's a very popular Christian book, and I cannot remember the name of it right now. I still have that to read, but I need one to read after that one. I haven't started middle of the night, but I'm excited to. Ah, it's so good. I cannot believe I have a child who's about to drive. My friend Amanda and all of her kids are they're starting to drive and like having watched them grown up and taught some of them when they were in early junior high school, it's so weird seeing them drive now. Yes, I always appreciate more nonfiction and Christian literature recommendations for sure. Sometimes I just go to Barnes to visit my friends, but I can't take them home. It's so relaxing to wander the shelves. That is true. I just feel like I've never stepped into Barnes and Noble and left empty-handed. I can't just go visit my friends. I have to bring a friend home with me. I mean, it's better than going to like the animal shelter because if I went to the animal shelter, there is no way I could visit friends and not bring something home with me. So and I can't bring anything else home with me. I'm at my max limit of pets I'm allowed to have, but I would still manage to bring one home. So the bookstore is a little bit better. It's a bit scary. They're going to do great. I just have this feeling that you're going to have kids that follow the rules, and it is scary and overwhelming, but I'm sure they'll have a good teacher. I know because books are like alive. But also, I wish I could rescue every single animal in the world. There's not like a post on Facebook or Instagram that goes by of an animal at an animal shelter that doesn't make me cry because I can't bring it home, especially like 3-legged dogs and cats or like cats with one. Like, I want all of those animals. I want to bring them home and love them, and I can't. Did some cleaning and made the grocery list. It's that time where I ran out of everything, spices and sauces and grains. Yeah, I'm definitely out of salt right now, which is an issue. It's not the best, yes. It's not that like the texture is chalky. It's like the colors are very muted and kind of dusty. The author's name, his first name starts with a D, I think. It's on my bedside table. I can't remember. I can't remember. I pre-ordered a few books. The new Richard Osman. I'm so excited for that book. And the Onyx Storm special edition. Is there a different special edition than the cover that was announced today? Because I'd already pre-ordered Onyx Storm and it just like auto changed my pre-order to the new cover. But the Richard Osman book I'm really excited about because I love his writing, but also it's like a father-daughter dynamic, which is my favorite. I love my dad, so I love reading books about, fathers and daughters. Although the way he writes his books, there's probably going to be something that'll just make me sob. So I'm preparing for that. Me too. And I know he is going to keep writing Thursday Murder Club books too. So we have a lot to look forward from him. I'm also excited for the movie. I know I've seen some people think that the actress playing Joyce is a hot take, but I think that the cast looks great and I'm really excited about it. And I have a good feeling that they're going to do justice to the books. Okay, there's a cheaper version with no sprayed edges. Gotcha. My pre-order has the sprayed edges. So I hope I'm okay there. We'll see. I'm curious to see the similarities and differences between the two series. Yeah, I wonder like if he's going to purposefully change up his writing style at all because this one isn't dealing with like an older group of people. I wonder if that's going to affect his writing style at all or like the humor of the books or anything. We'll see. It comes out in September, which is my birthday month, so it's definitely going to be a happy birthday to me. I'm really excited about the movie as well. Yes, there's going to be a Thursday Murder Club movie. If you go to Richard Osman's Instagram account, I think he's at Mr. Osman. He has all sorts of details shared about the movie, but I can also put some in Discord. Excuse me, in Discord. Oh, yay, Kendall! I'm glad you're feeling better. And I wonder if the two characters have a good relationship or is it strained? Is it funny? I need answers. Me too. I also know there's a cat on the cover, so if that was the only thing we knew about it, I would be sold knowing that he wrote it and he put a cat on the cover. All right, guys. Oh, hello, Amy Marie. I'm so happy to have you here. What are you reading today, or are you working? I know you do your freelance writing, so you might be working on that. I'm so excited too. Okay, we're going to go ahead and jump in. This sprint is going to be 30 minutes. I am going to finish my sandwich and I might read or I might watch a YouTube video because I need to paint my nails. I'm just painting them like a natural color because in the show I'm a character in the Bible, so they didn't at least Noah's family didn't have painted nails. I think they had nail polish later on in the Bible, but not Noah's family. So I'm going to paint my nails and then probably sit down to read. But let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, this time is going to be 30 minutes, so a little bit shorter, and we'll meet back soon. All right, everybody, we're back after our second sprint. How did it go for you? I did paint my nails. I told y'all just like a super natural color. And I got to page 57 of What Moves the Dead. And I started at page 13 today. So I have gotten some reading in. My stickers are not where, like, they're not staying put. So it might be time to redo the stickers on the back of here. But like I said, how did you guys do? I probably need to fold laundry this next sprint, and that is my least favorite thing ever, but I need to do it. Oh, Kindle, you have less than 100 pages. Stuff is about to start getting thrown at you, girl. So the website that I am using for the sprint, I'll put it down in the comments, but it is classroomscreen.com. And I use it every day when I teach. It's got a clock, it's got a timer, it's got like spots where you can put text blocks, you can put images up there, you can embed videos. It is an absolutely great teaching tool, but it also works really well for sprints, obviously. I know, I'm so glad that you're feeling better, Kendall. I read a chunk of Be My Ghost by Carol J. Perry. I'm really enjoying it. I'm writing that one down because the title intrigues me. Still watching Wimbledon. Awesome, awesome. I was able to read a little bit and got 26% in Jade Legacy. So I read Jade City, and then I tried to read, because Jade City's first, right? And then I tried to read Jade War, and I could not get invested in Jade War. I don't think I'm one for like gang, mob, family stories. I tried, and it didn't work for me. 47 pages. That's awesome. I need to up my screen and slide game next school year. I start the school year so strong, making slides for my days, and somewhere along the school year, I just lose motivation. Last year, I think it was because I was teaching 2 grade levels, and like keeping up with all the slides I needed just got to be excessive. I'm determined this year. I'm on chapter 5 of City of Brass, long chapters. Yeah, that's the only downside I've heard is the long chapters. But gonna try. Are there chapter breaks at least? Made it 20%. I'm liking the book so far. It's cozy and cute. Amber, I'm trying to remember what you're reading. Let me go back up and see. Do, 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 do. I know you were talking about Last Murder, but Last Murder is not cozy and cute, so I don't think it's that one. Oh, the spell shop. The spell shop. That makes a lot more sense than Last Murder. Susan, I teach 7th grade math. Last year, I taught 7th and 8th grade math, and this year I'm just teaching 7th, and I'm really excited about it. Took me a bit to get into Jade War. I think the writing style changed a bit from Jade City. I agree with that. So far, I'm enjoying Jade Legacy and expecting pain. I would definitely be expecting pain for sure from that one. I teach 5 separate courses. So my slide motivation lasts about the first week. Oh my goodness, 5 courses. So are y'all on a block schedule or a normal schedule? We are on a weird block schedule. We call it a split block schedule. So we have A days and B days. And on A days, I see 2 of my sections for 90 minutes. I see the other 2 sections within a 90-minute time frame, but I see them. No, that's not right. Not 90 minutes. Is it 90 minutes? Yeah, 90 minutes. Sorry, my brain is not in school mode. So A days, I'll see these 2 classes for 90 minutes, and then my other 2 classes will split a 90-minute block, 45 and 45. And then on B days, I'll see those two 45-minute classes for a full 90 minutes. And I'll see the two I had for 90 minutes within one 90-minute the next day. It's really confusing, but that means I only teach 4 classes. So last year I had 2 7th, 2 8th. This year I'll have all 4 7th. Normal schedule, but I'm a specialist, so I don't teach the same thing twice in a day. Ah, that's so much. That is so much. I literally teach the same lesson 4 times a day. But it's okay. I do like teaching 7th grade math a lot. I like the content and I like the age. I liked 8th grade too, but 8th grade, some of the decisions that we're making last year, it was really hard to deal with and teach at the same time. Amy, you finished your writing project. That's great. So I guess you didn't stare at the screen that sprint. I'm hoping to read one more chapter this next sprint and then fold some laundry. This is a novella, so it says that I only have 2 hours and 20 minutes left. I could finish this today, but I'll probably finish it tomorrow because after sprints, I'm gonna put my like hair pieces in and then go to the auditorium because even though I put my props where I need them when I leave, for some reason every day when I get to the theater, they're in a different spot. So I need to go find my props. And then we're getting microphones today, which scares me so bad because I like this is my first time ever being mic'd for a musical. And I know that I'm the person that doesn't ever know if they're singing the right notes. So the fact that they are giving me a microphone, I'm going to tell them to keep it turned way down. But we have to get fitted for those before we can start our run. So I just want to be there as early as possible. And then we'll be getting home late tonight. So it's just going to be a long night. And I don't know that I'm going to get any reading done when I get back. But let's go ahead and get geared up for our final sprint. Kendall, I hope you're getting close to the end of middle of the night. Someone probably thinks they're being helpful to you by putting your props in place that only makes sense to them. That is exactly what's happening. There is in Children of Eden, there's a staff that when the tree of knowledge gets like destroyed, there's a staff that's left. And I'm the part of the tree that hands the staff to Adam. And I have the staff where I need it to be so that I can walk and pick it up and give it to Adam. And every day when I get to the theater, that staff is like hiding from me, even though I put it where I needed it the day before. So I don't know who's doing it, but I got to find the staff. And then the glittery apples, they're all supposed to be in a box so that we can grab them. And they're never in the box. I have to kind of go on a scavenger hunt looking for the glittery apples. But no reading, but got my self pumped to walk on the treadmill. I cannot wait to get back to my treadmill walks. I've missed those. We are going to do 45 minutes for this last one so that we can end on a strong note. And we'll be back for one more little session of chatting. Hello, everybody. I'm in my kitchen now. I had to make some coffee. I was like falling asleep after I folded my laundry, so I had to make some coffee. Let's back up and see where we've left off. I think Lisa had just told us that she was getting ready to walk on the treadmill. So let me find that comment. Okay, Jules missed the last chat, read a few more chapters between calls, and made a raspberry protein shake. Jules, what did you use to make that? Because chocolate and raspberry, anything, is my favorite flavor combination. Please let me know. Oh, hi, Danny. Just got home from work. Got in your comfy clothes. Going to scan your books into Goodreads. Good luck. I did that a while ago, and then I got a whole lot of more books and have not caught up with that yet. So I don't know if I ever will. Ah, Elizabeth. I hate that you just joined in the last sprint because I'm about to go crash. But yay, I'm glad that you were able to join in. It's about to be nap time for me. I should grab something spooky. I'm waiting on my copy of I Was a Teenage Slasher to get here. Okay, I haven't read anything. It's Stephen Graham Jones, right? I haven't read anything by him, but that book super intrigues me. Hello. Oh, yeah. Susan said the same thing. That can be a very big task. One Shelf Done, 7% into the Last Love Note by Emma Gray. I've heard good things about that book. I've heard it's pretty emotional. Pretty emotional. What beverage did you just make? It looks wonderful. Okay, so I made an instant coffee drink. Um, instant coffee, water, creamer, milk, and ice, and then I have this caramel syrup, and I put a splash of that in there. But I need to wake up, so I wanted some iced coffee. Oh, you're already 100 pages in. Very nice. Made an eggy sandwich for lunch and started Once Upon a Broken Heart. Ice, Fairlife non-fat milk, chocolate brownie batter protein powder, handful of frozen raspberries, and a splash of Chobani white chocolate raspberry creamer. I need to find the white chocolate raspberry creamer. I haven't found that anywhere, and I feel like that would just be absolutely delightful. But that sounds like an amazing protein shake. I just realized it was the last sprint, so happy to say hi. And yes, I haven't read anything by him either. Okay, so if we're both reading that one, it'll be the start of it for us. But the cover is just great, and the premise sounds great. So that one might be a spooky season book for me. But I'm curious to hear your review, and you always do such good reviews over on your Instagram. Oh, you're so welcome, Susan. I'm glad to have you around. You're such an encouraging soul, and I'm just very thankful for you. Made it 30% and put laundry away. That will be my next task. I got laundry folded, but my comforter wasn't dry yet. I'm almost like I should just wait for that load to finish drying and then put it all away together. My favorite creamer ever. So it was only a Dollar General creamer, and it was not Chobani, so I'm sure it wasn't as good for you. But I think it was International Delights had a white chocolate raspberry creamer that I kept in my school fridge, and everyone thought I was so weird because I liked it. But me and my next door neighbor coworker, we devoured the raspberry creamer. You're so welcome. I'm glad that you got to be here, Jules. You're so welcome. Got lots of chores done and audiobook progress. That is great. Are you enjoying summer break or has it been busy with theater? Both. So I am staying up late and sleeping in late, which is like always the highlight of my summer. That's when I'm getting a lot of my reading time in is after rehearsals. And then I'm sleeping in and like getting chores and stuff done during the day. But I love summer theater. When I started doing community theater in 2013, that was my first time doing theater that wasn't like school related. It started in the summer, and I have tried to audition for everything that goes on during the summer because it's a good way to keep myself busy and like socially interacting with people. But I'm also just like really enjoying this particular show. And I'm not supposed to know what the next show of the season is, but I do know what the next show or of the next season is, and I am definitely auditioning for it. It's not a musical. It is my favorite kind of theater to do. Uh, it's very farce, it's very slapstick, it's very comedy, and I will be auditioning for it. It's by a playwright whose work I love to perform. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that. I really want to be in it. Yay! Well, we've got, I think, 3 more weeks of Monday sprints before I go back. So I will see you all next Monday. Um, I almost don't even want to say it on here because I'm not supposed to know. And I'm like, what if somebody from the theater knows that I know? Um, but it's a good one. Um, okay, M is also a theater person. Some clues are, not that this clue would help you, I've performed this playwright's work before. This playwright passed away within the last 5 years and has a theater named after him in New York. He's one of the most celebrated American playwrights, and the name of the play is one word. That's a lot of hints. So we'll see if you can figure it out from that. You're so welcome, Amber. I'm so happy I got to hang out with everybody. Um, okay, yeah, DM me because I want to know if you could guess from those hints. Um, if you are a patron, then I am planning on doing sprints Saturday morning at 10 a.m. my time. Um, Depending on how late I get home the night before, it might be pushed back to 11. But if not, then I will see you here next Monday. And again, I just am really glad that you all were able to come. This was a very motivating time for me. So, bye, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.